I just volunteer just looks really comfortable and really.
I love it. Leather, goes to leather. It's easy to clean.
But yeah, the old Colorado's been seeing other things, and it's terrible gas. My Chevy just drinks gas. Oh, you driving 1 hour one way.
It was open. It was open.
All right. Back to order. Auditor's pay. I need a motion from the floor to pay the auditors.
In the above,
That is $972.50.
so be moved.
Any questions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed? Any other unfinished business?
Yes. One of these times we're gonna have to get a dumpster here for trash.
When we start renting the building?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not even there yet, so.
Well, just keep it in mind because it's gonna probably come real close. I have here a 2007 Wkcm Borough newsletter. Nothing has been published since. I've had different people asking, what's in the borough, what are we allowed to do, what are we allowed to park?
That's the website.
Yeah, but not everybody.
Not
has
everybody,
the website.
right, there's things that I cannot get off when Carly puts on the website.
Maybe Michelle can print them. We used to have Mickey Magnum shoot up. I don't know if you were a part of that. They used to go around and put them all.
I know they put them all
So I
around, the
don't
Girl
know.
Scouts did it.
I don't know.
Now,
I think Cliff's daughter printed them. We're just trying to help.
we have to sit down and make a format of this so it can be printed. I went down to the print shop for 250 copies, 4 pages, black and white, $65. But we have to sit down and use this as a guide.
Carly, don't you think you could?
250 copies. We can get, that's what I shot at right there.
You know how to do? Or Michelle. Michelle could probably do that right off of her website.
We have 500, approximately 500 households or homes, I think.
It was
Yeah, there's 1,200 and some people who live
The
there.
rest of it.
$65.
$65 black and white. If you, some of the people say, well, I don't see anything in the bank or in the drugstore or someplace else where I frequent, and I don't have a computer. There's a lot of people who don't have
That makes
computers.
sense. It would be nice to hang them in.
And then this would be advantageous so people can know what the pickup is because we're changing, we're not picking up refrigerators and ranges and everything else. There's a place in here for it. And
Would we mail these to their residents then?
that would be the only other way because I'm not walking through this whole bar.
It's too expensive now.
You can get a commercial rate.
Yeah, it's still expensive.
So
I
How do you
think if you just get 250 made and put them around the
put
businesses,
different businesses and so on.
they get out.
I think that would start a little bit of pull back with community and so on.
Gas stations, pharmacies.
Yeah,
Back.
but
But what I'm saying is I think Michelle could pull it together and we could print it for free with our copier.
she's out of commission for a while.
Michelle is.
She's in a hospital, very serious condition.
What happened?
started to bleed internally last night.
When, last night?
And Rick didn't know anything about it, or, well, I talked with him.
Yeah, we can talk about mine.
Yeah, and she's gonna be down for a while. But I'd like to see this out as soon as we can get it
And
going.
I have the old format of that.
I have one at home too.
Put it on floppy disk.
So,
That's not it.
Yeah. Right, okay.
sir, you have, you two want to.
Yeah, we're-
But I mean, this is it.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, that's good, good idea. Yeah, we should pursue that.
All right, let's go on to new business. I got a bill here from Central Heating and Plumbing. It's when the, at the open house, air conditioner wasn't working. I don't know whether we're gonna have to pay it. I don't see why. They come in, it's on here, it says AC2 cold, change thermostat from commercial to residential so they can put it on a permanent hold to adjust temperature. Check pressures. Unit is in good working order at the time. I would have assumed there was some kind of guarantee behind it,
Yeah,
but apparently not. They sent us a bill,
for how much?
$126.
Was it not working? Was it just that day?
No, it wasn't working.
It said it was too cold, actually, it wasn't cold
Well,
enough.
let me look at that. There's two different jobs on here. The other job says the same thing, but then it had, at the end, unit had a breaker off on the outdoor unit. Well, whose fault was that?
Yeah, I can't see where we should be responsible for that.
I wasn't out there just turning the breaker
Yeah,
on.
so-
Nobody was.
The one unit, was low in Freon. He had to put gas in it.
That's their problem.
Yes.
They should have been charged something when they put it
What we
in.
could do, write him a letter.
Yeah,
Say, isn't this under a warranty, under a
And
new building? Have fun about it.
Mr. President.
Yes.
We have, under unfinished business, do we not have to address the burning ordinance tonight?
I'm sorry, sir.
I never got a thing from Jim.
Who brought them tonight?
That's what I asked you, when am I going to bring it up?
Oh, okay.
This is the original.
He's vetoed the burning ordinance.
Lisa for the three gentlemen there. This is my reasoning why I vetoed the burning ordinance. You read it properly?
Did you say that you have vetoed or haven't vetoed?
let's do it right now.
He's doing it now.
Okay, good for what you said.
There's objections that he has here, and that's what everybody got a copy of. She'll just enter it into the minutes, so everyone will be able to.
I mean, I think, Mr. President, I think all these can be discussed as amendments after the burning ordinance passed. We're coming to fall, there's gonna be leaves, there's gonna be sticks, there's gonna be everything, everybody's gonna burn in the streets or burn in their backyards. And I think we need to pass something soon and then amend it accordingly afterwards. After looking at these, not necessarily adopting every one of these, but just looking at them and giving them some thought. Maybe not exactly the times and dates and dollars that are mentioned here, but at least some variation of those.
I agree, because it was just what you said, that fall's coming, people are gonna be,
And I've been seeing people burn newspapers at night. I
Yeah.
know it's not a campfire, they burn newspapers at night, under cover of darkness.
Well, the procedure is, let me read it here.
So you can override his veto with a majority plus one, so you need 5.
I so move, make a motion that we override Mr. Zabisky, the mayor's veto, and get this ordinance on the books. And I won't make this part of a motion, but later on, let's look at it and we'll amend it accordingly. But I think we're backs are against the wall now, the fall's coming, we need to get something on the books, and we need to get it on there soon. So I make a motion that we override the mayor's veto and adopt as per ordinance at the last meeting.
This is a different, it's a yes/no vote from each person, it's not just. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Actually, no, there isn't, it's just yes/no vote.
Can I amend his motion?
To what?
Well, he put in there to amend the burning ordinance, but what I'd like to do, if we amend it, I'd like it to be amended.
No, that's not in the motion, is what he's saying.
No,
You don't
my
want
motion is to override the
That's
veto
not-
of our
it's two
original
separate-
ordinance,
two
and I don't want to
separate
include just in the motion.
Oh,
We need to get together later on and amend it.
Okay,
things.
all right.
Because if you override his veto, all you're doing is enforcing the ordinance that you already voted on,
Right.
so.
And that was
It
unanimous.
just goes into full force with that.
Nancy, yea or nay?
Yeah.
You good?
All or yea vote.
What's the ordinance you need to sign?
Lindsay sign,
What's that?
do you sign?
Yeah, I mean, you might as well sign it. I don't, honestly, I'll have to look into that, because the whole reason to begin with is that he was not signing it.
All right, well, move on, new business. New business, all right, moving on, I need a motion to pay the bills.
Make a motion to pay the bills as stated.
I got a question on bills.
Second question on the bills.
For any, fire department, we have regular gasoline. Are they using regular gasoline here?
They do, they're selling them, right?
Yeah, how much is it? How much is the,
He doesn't need to sign it.
If I sign it, I agree.
Yeah, that's the whole point. You don't have to agree to it. They can just override it without your signature.
$110.
That's when people start calling me,
$125.
complaining about it, I'm gonna tell them, you go
32
see
gallons,
council.
32.6 gallons.
that's probably the first one. 32 gallons they want.
32.6 gallons.
On,
July 26th and 31st.
26th and 31st. Most likely we're using it for either the boat,
Mower?
for the generators or
Aren't you a trustee from the fire department?
They don't know what.
How much has to be the little truck?
What little truck?
Don't know what.
brush truck, because it runs off.
Oh, diesel.
No,
No, the one on that, it's gas. 244 diesel, Rescue's diesel, the 240.
Well, this is the first time she had it on here.
But they've been running the small truck instead of running the big trucks out, because they can't get manpower together.
I was under the impression that they're all
No, it's not all diesel.
decent.
let me explain it to you. All the trucks, the engine use diesel, even the little one, brush truck,
Yeah.
positive. What it was probably going into is the pump on the back of the brush truck. It runs off of gas,
Yeah.
and they've been using it to go on calls and not using the big trucks because of lack of manpower.
Yeah, I'm just
That's probably where it's going.
watching in case of a start.
Well, believe me, if it gets high again, I'm gonna be questioning it, like it was a few years ago.
There's a run sheets on the wall hanging, you can go on them.
All right. Any more questions and bills? All those in favor? Opposed? Any? One other thing before we adjourn, Mr. Edwards. The walk and runs this weekend,
Yes.
the officer is on duty, right, Jim?
Schedule.
Is there anything else you need as far as like cones, horses?
Yes, someone has been going, someone is scheduled over to the fire, or, street department to ask for the cones.
Okay. All right, so it's, everything is taken care of.
We get everything else taken care of. Thank you.
Okay, I need a motion.
The street sign at the intersection of Butler Road and Harrison Street. I don't know if there's ever one there, but there's none there now. A street sign for Butler Road and Harrison Street.
Yeah.
There's no street sign there.
Down
No, Flynn's.
Yeah. Somebody complained about that. I don't know if they ever had one there or not. There's none there now.
Kids like this.
You look into that?
Thank you.
All right, I need a motion for adjournment.
So I thought you were recessed.
Recess. You
Oh,
want to
that's
recess?
right, I forgot, my mistake. Yeah, I want to recess this meeting to September 15th at 6 o'clock. Purpose, you don't have to.
September 15th,
6 o'clock,
I got 6.
yeah. For the purpose of hiring a new borough employee. That's it, the 15th. That'll be a week from
Today.
Wait, is that, we're having our meeting Wednesday, then we have to interview. That's not gonna give us enough.
Unless you guys do.
Well, Friday's a bad day.
That's the patients gave me.
I thought that was the date we were doing interviews, was the 15th.
Yeah, and we were gonna go to that Wednesday.
We were coming Wednesday to talk, to go over there, and then he's gonna call and get references.
Oh, yeah, this Friday, have them come in the first of the week.
Monday, which would be the 15th.
Make it the 22nd.
So make it the 22nd. The
Okay.
following Monday.
All right, 22nd. We'll recess to the 22nd,
At 6 p.m.
6 p.m. for the sole purpose of hiring a new board employee.